Hey, Patriots, check this out. Uh, did you hear about that Southern Baptist Convention that released a big old list, hundreds of pages of assault victims that's been, essayed by preachers and the sort. Yeah, it's been going on for like 20 years. Yeah, no arrests have been made. They just went ahead and finally was forced to release their list of victims. Um, but nothing's going to be done about it. And we don't care. We don't care. We accuse Democrats and the Hollywood elite, we accuse them of that kind of stuff. We're worried about transgendered people using bathrooms and stuff like that. Yeah, that's called projection. You know where all this stuff comes from? The reason why we accuse Democrats of it, when it's actually our people on our side that's doing all of it, is because they're the ones that create all of the schmaltzy propaganda that we go out and repeat to everybody and spread. Yeah, they create all that propaganda for us to create all that fear and hate of our fellow Americans. They're doing that. You know why they're doing that? It's because they're called Christian nationalists. See, these are Christian organizations that want to infiltrate the government and run our government by the authority of the church. You know what I mean? What they call the umbrella of authority, where the men answer to the priest and the women answer to the men. So we accuse Democrats of that kind of stuff when it's actually our people doing that, the people we support. See, as a matter of fact, Donald Trump, we support him, right? I mean, just wholeheartedly, blind faith, everything. We openly support him, and he's accused of raping a 13-year-old girl with Jeffrey Epstein. That don't bother us one bit, does it? Hey, speaking of 13 years old, we also support the Republican Party, who's actively in multiple red states trying to lower the age of marriage for little girls to 13 years old. Isn't that wonderful, y'all? Isn't that wonderful? We can start marrying 13-year-old girls, Patriots. Yeah, I bet you like that idea, don't you? And these same people are trying to lower the work requirements for children down to the age 12 so they can go out and start working in the fields. All those 12-year-old men and 12-year-old women can go out there in the fields and the factories and the slaughterhouses, start doing some of them jobs, because what we want to do is do some roundups on them immigrants and get them out of here, and we'll replace them with our children. Yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Apparently, while they got us all worried about things like transgendered people and gay people and immigration and stuff, yeah, it's them far right-wing Christian and nationalist organizations pumping in dark money and putting together propaganda campaigns to brainwash our dumbasses into hating fellow Americans so they can sneak their people into our government and take it over from the inside and then run this whole country like a giant pedo church, because that's all they're interested in. You down with that? Down with taking your 13-year-old girls and letting them be selected by a husband? They don't have a choice in it. You down with that? Down with getting your women sent to re-education centers because they wore a dress that might have shown a little too much skin? Y'all down with that too? Because that's what we're asking for when we vote Republican nowadays, y'all. This ain't the old Republican Party. No, this is an infiltration by Christian nationalists. That's what this is. So that's all good, huh? That's what that Project 2025 and stuff's all about, y'all. It's about a takeover of the federal government by these far right-wing churches that want to run this country under Christian law. The American Taliban. Yeah, I ought to go watch a movie. There's a movie called, it's actually a several-part mini documentary. It's called Shiny Happy People. It's on Prime. Talks about the Duggar family. You know, the one with 19 kids, and that authoritarian Christian movement that they were part of, that they trained children in these training centers and abused children and basically force women to give birth to as many children as their body will allow them to birth. That's what Christian nationalism is all about, and they want that for all of us Americans, y'all. Hell yeah, Patriots. Inmate Trump 2024.